Welcome to Outdoors Radio with Dan Small, your source for the latest hunting and fishing information. Brought to you by LakeLink, your online fishing resource at lake-link.com.
This week we have a giveaway, and we'll hear more about it in a few minutes, but the giveaway will be to 5 lucky listeners, a free pro upgrade for the RipaLip University Marine Electronics app. And right now you're scratching your head and going, what the devil is that? Well, you'll hear more about it in a little bit. And to enter the drawing, call 414-297-7554 or email us at dsoradio@gmail.com. We'll mention that again at the end of the show, but be sure to leave your name and your phone number and mention the giveaway when you call or email us. Thanks for joining us on Outdoors Radio. I'm Dan Small. Jeff Kelm is in the studio with me, and joining us now is a gentleman who's a South Milwaukee native, Dave Januszewski, with a good South Milwaukee name, and we're going to talk about a new app that he has just released. And before we do that, Dave, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Dan. Appreciate the opportunity.
And where are you living now?
I'm in Minneapolis.
That's what I thought. You've gone west, but that's okay. That's okay. You're welcome back in Cheeseland anytime you feel like coming home, of course.
Well, I still have a lot of family there. I was just there a few weeks ago.
Oh, good. Well, now your new app, you call it RipaLip University, and you just released this at the end of March, I believe, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Tell us about it. What does it do? What is RipaLip University?
Well, basically what we've done is we noticed there was a real need for information and training materials for marine electronics. People get frustrated that they buy a new unit or they're working with their unit and it doesn't have the same screens that they saw on the demo or that the manufacturer showed them. And we've aggregated all of the information that you need to dial in, set up, and get your fishing electronics ready to catch fish.
Okay, and is this for any of the units out there, like Lowrance and Humminbird and any of the others?
Yeah, at this point we cover all of the Lowrance units, so all the HDS, the Lives, the Carbons, the Gen 1, 2, 3s, all of the Elites and the hooks. And on the Humminbird side, we cover the Solex Gen 1 and 2, the Helix Gen 1, 2s, and 3s, and the Humminbird Legacy units, the 1100s, 9s, 8s, 7s, and 600s.
Okay. And I must confess I just picked up my new Crestliner this week and haven't looked under the cover to see. I know I've got Humminbird, but I'm assuming it's Helix, and it would be one of those that you cover as well, right?
Correct. You'd probably have, if it's a newer unit, it'd be the new Gen 3s. And we cover all of the Gen 3s.
Yeah, okay.
I'm sure you've got a trolling motor on your unit as well. We also cover Minn Kota, Altera, Terova, Ultrex, and the 2 motor guides that have built-in transducers.
Excellent.
The XI5 and the
Yep,
XI6.
I've got a Terova with the separate eye guide if I want to use that too. So. Mm-hmm. And you are right. I mean, I'm one of those lucky guys who gets to use essentially a demo boat for a year. We use it as a camera boat, and I fish out of it, of course. And by the end of the season, I have sort of figured out the electronics. I mean, I don't use them the way a lot of deep water jig fishermen do or trollers do. I'm more of a musky structure kind of guy and shoreline kind of guy, so if I know the water depth, I'm good, and if I've got a lake map on there, I'm good too. But this, there's a lot more to the electronics that I have and to all electronics, I'm sure, and you cover all that with your app. Tell us what are the features?
Well, yes, so there's an angler version which is free. Mm-hmm. And there's a pro version which you can upgrade to that unlocks all the features of the app, and that's only $10. But included in the free version, and I would suggest you do this with your new boat when you get it out there, is there's a quick start guide.
Okay.
And what we did is we took about the top 20 things that you should for sure check when you get a unit set up to get them ready for fishing. You know, adjusting sensitivity and contrast and surface color and surface clarity, and color palette, what your frequency is set to, and why you set it to those things. Mm-hmm. We also give you a resource guide which has all of the information for your manufacturer, their website, their customer service number, the current software rev that you're on, how you get that software rev level, how you check which level you're on, and a transducer compatibility chart. So if you have any question about what transducer goes with what unit, that's included in the Angler version as well.
So
you can
go ahead.
You can personalize your boat with the My Rig section, which is really nice. So the first time you set up the app, you create an account, you come into the My Rig section, and you simply put the gear that's in your boat in your rig. So the next time you open the app, there's your Helix Gen 3 and your Minn Kota Tarova. You don't have to search for it. You can just click on it, and all the information's there for you.
Nice, nice. And there's enough information in this basic Angler version for a guy like me who basically needs to turn the thing on and find the depth and make sure all the units are working.
Yep, absolutely.
But your Pro version, now tell us about that.
So the Pro version has a number of additional features. There's an advanced reference guide, which is much more detailed, which goes into literally every menu option and button that's on your unit. There's an installation and networking section, which provides all the information you need on how to network your units, what part numbers you need, how the connectivity works. In your case, you said you had an iLink system. It would tell you all of the parts that you need down to the part numbers to connect all of that together and what settings you should have that set to. There's frequently asked questions. There's how-to videos. And one of the things that I think is a real advantage in that Pro version is something we call cheat sheets. And what it allows you to do is to create a customized cheat sheet for your favorite bodies of water or bodies of water that you visit regularly, where you've been on, you've kind of adjusted it because maybe the water clarity is better, or maybe you're on a river and it's muddy and you change the surface clutter and the clarity and the color palette. You can save those items, make some notes, and add that into your app. And the next time you're there, you just click on it, and it has all the settings that you had before, and you can change them and adjust them as needed.
Okay. Yeah, the frequently asked questions, that's going to be where I go most of the time, I think, because I get into whatever it is, a computer program or an app, and I reach some blind corner somewhere, and usually there's an FAQ that deals with that and answers that quite clearly so that you can move on.
Well, and one of the things in the design of the app that we created, which was really important to me, is what we call real-time updates. So I can take feedback from people like yourself or other anglers that are asking us questions, and we can add that information to the app without having you go back and update the app. It'll automatically appear on your screen.
Nice.
So we add new features. I've been adding information almost weekly to the app based on customer feedback, and we'll continue to do that through the generations of the app.
Okay, so the Angler version is free. The
Correct.
Pro version is $9.99, $10 essentially.
Correct.
But you did say to me when we were setting this up that you'd be willing to offer a few to our listeners if we have people call in.
Yeah, absolutely. We'd be happy to give people a free Pro upgrade that will unlock all of the features of the app. The easiest way to do that, you go to the Apple or Google store, you search for RipaLip University, you install the app. Then when your listeners call in, they simply say that they've installed it. We need their information that they used when they registered, name and email address. You'll get that to me, and we'll upgrade them to the Pro version for free.
Wonderful. Okay. Well, we will mention that at the end of the show. We touched on it at the beginning, but we'll mention it again at the end of the show, folks, so you know how to enter the drawing for that. We'll do a drawing. I suspect this is going to be popular. And how many can you do?
We'll do 5 free Pro versions.
Wonderful. Okay,
and
great.
If people want to get more information about the app before they make that decision, RipaLipUniversity.com has all the information you need.
Okay. Well, Dave, this is really exciting, especially for a guy who's not as tech-savvy as most of you younger anglers are. I'm looking forward to using it, and I'm sure Jeff will have it going on his rig, too. You looking at it there on your phone? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Looks
Play
like
with it while we're sitting in the studio. Why not?
Yeah. It looks like something you'd use.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people would actually be able to take advantage of it. I mean, I watch the pros sit around in their boats trying to figure out how to use things. So,
yeah. Jeff works for a couple of tournament series, so he'll have an opportunity to show some people just how this thing works there. All right. Well, thank you so much, Dave. We will let you know who the lucky winners of the 5 free Pro upgrades are, and we'll keep in touch with you. And good luck as this app gains some traction this summer.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah, you're quite welcome. Thank you. Dave Januszewski with RipaLip University, and you can check him out online, RipaLipUniversity.com. I'm Dan Small with Jeff Kelm. More Outdoors Radio right after this.
Our TV show, speaking of workouts, Outdoor Wisconsin. It's going to air, it does air Thursday night at 9 and Saturday morning at 9 on Milwaukee PBS, and it airs on the Wisconsin Public TV digital channel Saturday morning at 10:30. They are still wrapping up our news season, and then other stations throughout the country air us at different times. So check your local listings if you are interested in watching it.
If you missed anything we talked about on today's radio show, you can hear it again at lake-link.com. Go to their multimedia page, find the drop-down box, says Dan Small Outdoors, and click there. You can listen to this show, other past shows. You can also find Dan and I all over social media. Find Dan at Dan Small Outdoors. Find me at Hardwater Jeff.
As we mentioned earlier, we have a giveaway, 5 free Pro upgrades for the RipaLip University Marine Electronics app. To enter the drawing, you give us a call at 414-297-7554 or email us at dsoradio@gmail.com. Leave your name and number and mention the RipaLip giveaway. Again, that's 414-297-7554 or dsoradio